do a lot of damage, a lot of disruption, Vayne clean.
Now on the red colors, move mentions. Now on the opposite side themselves.
His red buff to be there.
He throws down the flag. He was already ahead of the game, thinking that they would be there with no Janna in the bottom lane. Goes to flag and drag, disrupts the teleport back to base, but that double buff Zayu is doing so much damage. Will not be able to take him out, but we'll probably Anon Psycho in his own jungle. But here comes the flying and drag. Warrior Lady has roamed from the bottom lane back from base, and he is dropping low, and actually Zayu might be able to pick up a kill in this 1 versus 2. He gets the first blood. Can Warrior Lady get at least reclaim a kill? He flashes forwards. He's going deep for this one to make sure he gets this one. But it's going to be the double kill on such low health. Level 2. So whether they can even hit the phase where they can use their comp, that's another question. But here comes Mage Bane. He is caught out in the middle lane, but that's not a tanky Jarvan. That's a Janna coming in. Misses the Howling Gale. Yes, he pushes him back to turret, but here's the auto attack and here's the ignite. Command Protect should be enough, and the Health Potion.
Both used bubble in the top.
Oh, Zayu is coming in from around the side, and Mage Bane has not noticed. Here, follow up, and Mage Bane, that's why you don't start shopping. As Zayu picks up another kill onto Warrior Lady. 4-1 currently, but Anon Psycho looking to do the same in the top lane versus Kuban is tanking up the turret, that being from the support. He actually gets executed, a 1-on-1, but does get the 2 assists on the kill in the middle lane, and then yet another kill onto Warrior Lady, who at this point, by the way, Stress is still level 2. 6 minutes 30 into this game, they move on to the Dragon and pick this up as well. Reason Gaming, that's true, now he's getting caught out with Zayu. He did again try to take away this red buff. He's too hungry for these red buffs, and Anon Psycho will pick up this kill. In fact, that actually goes to Nami with the ebb and flow. Mid lane though, Libic is dropping low, only level 4. Mage Bane though gets tagged by the charm. Take Fun takes him out, but Anon Psycho comes in with the Cataclysm, finally takes him out of the Dragon Strike, but it took
kills on the board here. Dominant in the top lane.
Dominant is getting completely destroyed by Kuban going on in that 1-on-1.
On obscure Rammus and Maokai junglers. And that's... Oh, top lane.
Oh, Warrior Lady has been caught out. Oh, this gets the disruption on his hop and will be taken down. Anon Psycho trying to save the life. Avail.
Oh, it's bottom lane again.
It's actually mid lane this time around because Charm comes out. Mage Bane is dropping very low with the Spirit Rush, dodges out the way of the Shockwave. Doesn't find his kill, but does
mid lane. Jarvan's coming in.
Here's the flag drag. Cataclysm for the dunk, and Take Fun is dropping low, but is completely out of mana. He cannot return for the kill. A one-hander, but in the mid lane, Mage Bane is ticking down. He's flashing up.
Or the 1v1 on Mage Bane was perfectly timed because there's not gonna be a team fight here. That's about there soon, but Mage Bane.
Oh, Zayu with the kick into the wall. Here comes the Shockwave onto 2 people. Lands the first kill onto Zayu, and Take Fun does not want to get in range of this turret. Cataclysm as well to finish off the Ahri, and Mage Bane.
They get another objective from this. You have to think they want to push mid-bottom lane.
Dominant has been CC'd up by the Howling Gale. Here comes the bubble onto Sel.
Down Kuban for a long time, but Kuban managed to solidify.
Didn't land the charm in the mid lane. Oh, Sombrero.
5 members strong in this middle lane.
Chipping away at this turret. Here's the bubble this time. Landing his mark onto Take Fun in the mid lane. Down goes the mid lane, and down goes the mid lane's turret, and they're looking for more.
Yeah, I mean, Reason could counter push here, but DD are quite strong still.
Oh, Anon Psycho gets caught out in the middle of his flag and drag by the Howling Gale. Warrior Lady takes some hits. Celiva gets hit up by the Aqua Prison, but Mage Bane doesn't have.
They're just looking for a tanky crowd control, but Dominant is about to get crowd control.
Oh, getting caught out in the bottom lane. Kuban lands the Equilibrium Strike, and they're better for them. Warrior Lady has teleported in from behind, and Take Fun says, okay, I guess I'll just flash away, but now I don't have an escape for Anon Psycho, and this is a full collapse now for DD. Warrior Lady jumps over the wall, walks straight into the middle of Zayu and Libic, and not to mention there's Irelia in the top lane, getting ready for this fight, but that's a Mega Gnar who's just been transformed. Kuban will be pinning him down, gets the Equilibrium Strike. Gnar ultimate slams them away, but Kuban uses the minions to get in range. Wallet comes out. This is still enough for Warrior Lady, commits the flash, and he's still coming away from this one. Oh, Wild Panda from the side uses the ultimate for the disengage, and here's the flying drag from Anon Psycho. Do they have anyone behind him? Well, Kuban's dropping low, dissonance as well, and now Mage Bane's come in from the base. Flash comes forward from Anon Psycho as well. Zephyr will slow him down. Everyone is so damn low, but Anon Psycho will, and from a terrible situation, there's a 1-0. Bot lane.
How tanky he is.
Oh, and he's found Mage Bane in that jungle, uses the Deathfire Grasp, but again, he will not die.
And 3 others.
flag, drag, and the Cataclysm. Looks for the Acro Prison, doesn't land it, but it doesn't matter. Picks up another kill, but now Kubon has teleported into the fight, looking for cleanup. But Magebane is now getting focused down by Zayu, lands the ultimate, lands the Q as well, doesn't knock him away from his kill, but the shutdown comes over. They're on Baron, but this is completely unseen by different dimensions, and they're probably going to get away with this.
They are going to get away with this unless somebody decides to check. DD aren't even going to...
DD, but doesn't matter, they don't care about wards because another dragon goes the way of Reason Gaming. Is
put the pressure on him.
Oh, Celeber gets caught out a little bit by Warrior Lady, who's looking for this fight.
Nars ultimate is used as secondary.
Middle turret goes down, and so does Magebane. Anon Psycho getting ripped apart by that damage from Reason Gaming. Warrior Lady again has to jump away, even while in his mega form. And Reason Gaming, they're pushing down the middle inhibitor turret. And can they break this shell?
It wouldn't be too surprising.
Oh, Warrior Lady lands the ultimate onto 2 people, but he will be dropping very, very quickly. Middle lane's Gaming, they took a small advantage and snowballed that into a massive advantage. 12,000 gold currently, and if they pick up more people, this could be the end of it. Kubon will be able to take down Wild Panda. Yes, Magebane is back into the fight, but Dominant's kicked into his team. Perfect play by Zayu, but he's somehow still alive. Magebane is keeping him in there, but Kubon assassinates him. Takefun will be able to take him out as well, but Magebane lands a perfect shockwave onto 2, picks up the first kill onto Celeber, looking to chase down Libic, but they have weathered the storm. Can they take more off this? That's the next question. Using distance to get in range. In fact, doesn't have that on cooldown, but what Takefun does have is his own ultimate off cooldown. Has to use all the charges. Now he's out of mana, and Warrior Lady, with the help of Anon Psycho and Libic, that tag team trying to take away this Baron. Already been started off, Warrior Lady and the full lineup.
Oh, he got him.
DD come in, but they managed to take down the straggler of Dominant. This has not started off well. Warrior comes in with his ultimate, lands onto 2, but I don't feel like it's going to be enough here. Wild Panda comes in, he will get taken down. Warrior Lady gets destroyed by Takefun. A 3-0. Baron has not been taken, but it doesn't really matter at this stage, Stress, because a 4-0 quickly turned into a 5-0. The A's
overcome.
Reason Gaming have dealt with their problems of inconsistency, and the inhibitor spawns, and they look very confused. They have to go back and destroy the inhibitor before going forward, but that's only a small pestilence before they move on to the second round. That being said, Dominant is back from base, but the inhibitor, and rather the Nexus itself, is exposed, and they just need to take down the last remaining 5,000 health. Reason Gaming take away the second game of this best of 3 in the second round here.